Hello chat, or should I say, good morning Moriochos. I have a very special video here today because, well, not because it's my 1 year anniversary, even though that is the case. I made this channel 1 year ago, June 7th, 2023, and it's now June 7th, 2024. Meaning I'm a year older and a year, I was gonna say a year wiser, but it's more like a year stupider. Anyway, the reason this is a special video is because this is a game I'm working on. Now, it's not very special because I do that all the time, but this game is special because it's a collab. I haven't done one of those since Passive Trouble, and we all know how that turned out. Look, I know it's been 3 years, but I'll finish the game one of these days. It's just, today is not that day. You may be asking, who am I collabing with? Well, it's none other than the incredible Floppy Jr. If you haven't heard of him, go subscribe to him right now. I'll have it in the description of the video. If you don't subscribe, I know where you live. Sorry about that. Whoops, forgot I had that open. Still, this is the game I'm working on. Right now it's called Rigged. I'm not that big of a fan of that name. I might end up changing it. Or if you have any ideas for what it should be called, leave it in the comments below. Anyway, the game is pretty simple. It's basically just, you pick randomly between three. Like, hold on, let me explain it. So, let's assume you got a wood, 10, and you need to do 3 rounds. So you got these 3 rounds, and each round there are 3 boxes. So let me. And each one of these boxes has a value underneath it, has a number underneath it. So like, maybe this has 1, this has 1, this has 2, this has 14, this has 2, this has 3, this has 12, this has 6, this has 2, and this has -12. Alright, and let's assume I pick this box, and this box. So you can only pick 1 box per each round, and you don't know what the values inside each box are. This is just for an example. But yeah, I picked these 3 boxes, and then basically what you do after that, you just add up the total. So it's 26, 28. You add up the total, and if it is higher or equal to your quota, you move on. And you can get points each round every time you survive a round. I'm not too sure what the point system is quite yet, but I'm working on it. I'm not done yet. After you played for a while, there's not really an ending. You kind of just go until you die. Except there's more after you die. You're kind of thrown into somewhat of a limbo state by none other than Mr. Grimm. If you don't know who Grimm is, go watch Floppy Jr. Basically, Grimm throws you into somewhat of a limbo. So after you do all this, let's just say this is alive, and this is dead. So yeah, if you die, let's just say that like Grub eats you or something, Grimm is going to go ahead and deal you a second chance at life. And you may be thinking, Grimm and Grub are supposed to be friends. They are friends. I came up with a little bit of a story. So basically, Grub is very gluttonous. We all know this. He's the forceman of famine. But Grimm, as I've looked around in all the videos where Grimm is shown, and it looks like he's not too big of a fan of Grub's gluttonous behavior. So perhaps in this game, he's decided that Grub has taken it a little bit too far with the kidnapping. So basically, he deals objects to try and delay your death for as long as possible. So maybe he gives you like an item that lets you lower the quota. So it's like 8. That's supposed to be an 8. Ignore that. Or maybe he gives you an object that allows you to see inside the box to see what the number is. But it all comes at a price. Your points. So let's just assume I got 28 points from this one round and I die next round. I can spend those 28 points with Grim to gain some items or gain the ability to revive, which let's just assume it costs like 25. A lot of my money is gone now, but I get a second chance at life. You know, once I revive, I can then use the items I bought from Grim's shop to try and survive as long as possible, get as many points as possible. And that's the point of the game. Try and get as many points as possible. Or sorry, try and get as much points as possible. I can't speak today. This is like the 12th take. I can't do this. I don't care how bad this take is. I've done so many. Like, this is the one I'm going with. Anyway, don't say that. Disgusting. This is what the game looks like so far. It's coded using Penguin mod, which is a mod of Turbo Warp, which is a mod of Scratch. And you've probably heard of Scratch. People consider it like a kid's program, and it is. But it is a lot more than that as well, because you can use it to make full-on games. Like, Scratch has its limits, but Penguin Mod removes those limits to allow you to make full-on games, which is what I'm doing right now. And I love Penguin Mod so much because it's super advanced. You can do a ton of things with it, and you basically need no coding skills whatsoever. Like, anybody can do this. As long as you know where the, what's it called? As long as you know where the packager is to allow you to convert your code into HTML, you're pretty good. And yeah, this is what the game looks like so far. It's got credits. Floppy, nice. Settings, yeah. I got it on mute right now, but it does have music. This is what the game looks like right here. Drenched in sweat, you awaken from a horrible nightmare. What was that? Oh, thank God, it was just a bad dream. Wait a second, where am I? Okay, I'm gonna stop. That's all you get for now. That's all you get for now. You don't get to see anymore. I'm not spoiling this. Yeah, that's what the game looks like so far. Pretty cool, pretty cool. One last thing I want to show off is Grub. I gave him a new model. And I plan to do this with Grim as well because they, no offense Floppy, but they are like low quality, made in MS Paint drawings. I can't put those in the game. I'm not putting some low quality JPEGs of Grub and Grim in this game. So basically, I just drew them again. I added my own little things here and there. So this is what Grub's new model looks like. This right here is Grub. I tried to make him a little more scary because, once again, the old model, MS Paint drawing. Yeah, once again, no offense, Floppy. The drawing is great, but this is my remodel. I tried to stick as close to the original as possible, but I did make my own creative liberties here and there, and I think it turned out really nice. I plan to do this with Grim as well, who's probably going to be the other horseman in this game. So yeah, that's very cool. And that's about as much as I can show right now, because that's about as much as I've done. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you when the full game is done. Oh, wait. One more thing. I am making the game in HTML for when I release it. I'm gonna turn the game into HTML, which I've never done before. I've never made an HTML game and posted it. It's not like Scratch where you can just, Scratch is a whole website where you can post your projects. Penguin Mod does too, but their servers have been down for like a long time now. So, and I don't really want to post it here. So I'm probably going to convert it to HTML and then just put the link and like, well, I would put it in the description, but for some reason, like, YouTube doesn't let me, even though I've tried like appealing it multiple times. Like one of the things you need is to have like build up a history on YouTube, and I definitely have. Like I have like 30 videos out, release a video every few weeks, and yet they haven't accepted it for some reason. So I can't put the link in my description, which means like the only way I can like publicly release the link is like maybe putting in like a drive, Google Drive, and then just putting the link in the video, which is a bit sketchy though. That's the thing. Like I want to look professional, not sketchy. Just having the link in the video, that's a bit weird. But it's the only thing I can really do because, well, YouTube is being stupid. I don't know why. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Once again, shout out Floppy for letting me use his characters. He also said he was gonna voice them, which is really cool. I haven't had voice acting in any of my videos before. So yeah, thanks for watching. Good night, more Yochos.
I'm over here stroking my dick.